Well, there are students today, but don't be surprised if tomorrow they become our future leaders. And of course, two people who are preparing to make sure that happens both in and outside the classroom. We've got Dr. Kelly Coffin and Dr. Chris Timmis. How are you both?
Great.
Great.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today. But I want you to kind of tell us a little bit about the Future of Learning Council.
So the Future of Learning Council started, Chris and I are the original members, I would say, of it. And it really just started with some superintendents really trying to get this work off the ground in Michigan and really recognizing that we wanted something that was built for the field, by the field, and we knew that was something we could lead.
Especially the part about getting the work off the ground here in Michigan. So some of the work that you're doing really does support school leaders across the state. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so we have about 70 school districts across the state, including intermediate school districts, with about 500,000 students from Michigan represented that meet monthly to be able to work on how we're going to shape our schools for every kid every day. We know that parents, students, educators, everybody knows we need to do something different to help prepare our kids better for their future.
I love that the goal is the same for everyone. It's the fact that we need to do better and we need to do more. So right now we're here at the annual summit. Tell us what's going on.
So the nice part about the Future Learning Council and bringing everybody together is for a very low cost per district, we can pool those dollars and bring in experts from around the United States. And so that's what we have here today. Small and large districts wouldn't be able to do this on their own. The other piece is that this is not just for superintendents or district leaders. We have teachers here. So this is always an exciting day for us. We recognize, with the 190 people here today participating, this is really going to be a shot in the arm to keep this work going.
I love the space that you're creating because, like you said, Dr. Coffin, they may not have been able to do this on their own. So what are you hoping that the teachers, the superintendents, everyone that's here today, what are you hoping they really gain from this experience?
Well, we always want to be able to generate excitement and hope to go back into their schools and engage their communities, engage their kids, engage their educators on how we can do things different and better to fit the future and even the current needs of our kids. So what we see is we have teachers and administrators and superintendents and even some board members that come to the summit, and what they'll see is they see models around the country that can be replicated or created off of in small districts, large districts. It just takes a handful of really committed people to make some great experiences for our kids. And they'll see it firsthand, along with technology, just simple work in terms of place-based education, of embracing your strengths of your community so you can personalize what a kid learns, so that they can delve into any aspect of your community and look towards the future.
Now, Dr. Timmis, you just mentioned some of the models that they're learning, some of the techniques and things that you're teaching here. Can you give us a few more examples of what that actually looks like in the classroom?
We see models of personalizing learning where kids have individual plans that guide their experiences that happen both in and outside of school for their education, because the education doesn't happen just in 180 days. During the school year, it's all the time. We see place-based experiences where students and classrooms start going on a road trip journey and figuring out what in their community they can really dive into and how they can make a change to make their community stronger, but also learning necessary skills and abilities.
There is no one way to start this work, and we just want everyone to take that first step. We may all have our own individual playbooks, but what happens in Dexter is going to look different than Farmington because we have different resources in the way we need to start. So that's all we really want from here, is for everybody to take those ideas and just start somewhere.
Thank you both for what you're doing for our students, and if you'd like to get involved, we've got that information below listed right here on your screen. But thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.